since hitting 30,
this man is dying,
and reaching unk status, it's turned from something.
I don't look at Dante and I'm like, oh, he's unk. Oh, he's unk. I don't view it like that. At least I don't. I see it like, oh, he's been in the game for so long. Hey, bruh, if you're older, hey, I'm 22 years old, bruh, and to a lot of y'all might consider me a fucking unk, but I'm not a fucking unk. You know what I'm saying? I only graduated high school like 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with the whole... I mean, I do know what's going on with the whole unk thing. But it's like, you know what I mean? It's like people just like use it to like... It's like a okay boomer situation. You know what I mean? But we got ourselves... You're too old to have fun in 2026.
No, you're not.
It is so weird. Bruh, it is so weird seeing I'm Dante, like, when was the last time Dante looked like it made a video like this, bro? What the fuck? Yo! This nigga fighting everybody!
Yo, the only thing old about this whole space of content
I didn't know Dante could like was botsing guys and shit, bro.
Streaming is the old jokes that come with it. And not only am I talking from a standpoint of just seeing it happen to other people, but yes, bitch, personally as well. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, I've been doing this for about 10 years. I am 33 years old.
Oh my god! Whoa! That nigga old as shit.
Yes, bitch. Is that a problem?
Nah, Dante got it, bro.
this man is dying.
Also, why when I Google my name, you guys are asking if I have a kid? And not only that, it says I have a son named Demir, sometimes spelled Demir. No, it's not sometimes spelled Demir. It is
sometimes spelled Demir.
I will eat your babies, bitch!
I just don't get why in some people's head they're under the assumption that once you reach a certain age, you should stop having fun.
Nigga, did I just catch you having fun?
You should stop going outside. You should stop playing games. Now, there's a few things that happen on the internet with creators when this constantly keeps happening. Creators start to feel like they need to hide their age because they don't want to get judged. Like, imagine being ashamed of how old you are. I'm assuming that a lot of these viewers, the people that have time to even watch streams and shit like that, have to be children. So to them, anything over 25 is super old. But goddamn, it gets to the point where...
Damn, bro, I'm 20. I'm about to be 23 years old, bro. Damn, bro, I'm about to be unk in 2 years, bro. I'm probably unk already to some of you dumbasses.
Where it's like, what do you expect to happen as soon as you get into your 20s? The way the internet is moving,
I don't know,
you need
bro.
to be having a house by 25, 3 kids by 30, and retired by 32.
Yeah, good luck with that, nigga. Yeah, good luck with that in this fucking economy.
I've been wanting to talk about this for a minute because I feel like since hitting 30,
this man is dying,
and reaching unk status, it's turned from something small to where anything they do, they too old to be doing it. Now, I don't know where some of these people getting their references from. I don't know if they are projecting, but I will let you know right now, the closer you get to 30 doesn't mean the closer you need to get to being depressed and sad and hating the world. I think a lot of people aren't living the life that they want to live already at the early age of 18, 19, or 20. And to see people who are older than them enjoying their life is a shock to them. I don't know if they're not seeing it with their parents, but just because mommy and daddy are fighting and hating life and hate their job and take it out on you and shit doesn't mean that's how the rest of the world operates. I think a lot of the internet people get their insight on movies and TV shows. Where it's always the disgruntled old guy hunched over in his office chair, typing and pushing papers at a dead-end job with a wife that he hates. But I promise you, that doesn't have to be the life that you live or the life that you project onto others.
Facts, bro. You know what I mean? But also, don't have like crazy expectation, like, oh, I'm gonna reach this level and hit around this time. Like, no, everything just takes time, bro. Everything takes time. You know what I mean? You know, it took like, look at Dante. Like, he's been doing this shit for like 10 years, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Now, there will be those who swear by it that it's just jokes and it's not that deep. Their favorite go-to line. But it gets to a point where, as someone who's in their 30s,
this man is dying.
What's the joke? Where's the funny? If it ain't that deep, why does it keep getting spammed? I'm not mad about it. It's just like annoying. Annoying enough to where I want to talk about it. I am a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z. I am currently getting into anime on my Patreon, watching shows such as Attack on Titan,
Nice.
Oh, shit!
JJK.
Okay. I have never watched any of these fucking animes. But here's the thing, though. I don't look at Dante and I'm like, oh, he's Unk. Oh, he's Unk. I don't view it like that. At least I don't. I see it like, oh, he's been in the game for so long. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, 30 is still young. I just feel like, you know, like, a lot of these, like, younger kids that call people, like, Unk and shit, a lot of them are, like, out of touch with reality. And so, like, they project they you know what I mean? Like, I think some of these kids are, like, they're just out of touch. But, like, I'll be honest, have I ever called a nigga Unk? Yeah. But, like, usually if that's in their, like, 40s or 50s, well, that's what I think of Unk is like, when you reach your, like, 40s and shit.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Your organs were taken away as a testament to your sin, and they cannot be brought back. But I did rearrange your...
Bro, I ain't never watched any of these fucking animes, and what the fuck is this nigga talking about, bro? Taking away my organs?
...trail somewhat to improve the flow of blood.
Nutri.
This nigga rearranged her guts? He's a cuck.
Oh, yo!
Am I too old to be doing that? Should I, in fact,
Nah.
be reacting to the fucking news? Netflix documentaries? No, bitch, it's free fucking will. No.
I think honestly, bro, I'm Dante. Like, he could just make whatever content he wants to make. You know what I mean? Sometimes I like to react to like political shit and roast Donald Trump, but like, it's just like, I don't view it as like, oh, because I'm this age, I have to make this type of content. No, I just like making content. I just want to make. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, niggas might look at me and think, bro, I don't know, bro. I think people like the out of touchness with like the age like gap is what's really fucking up like the whole Unk shit. You know what I mean? Like, what's like a best way to describe it, bro? Like, people's view on age is like flawed, basically.
Like I said, I've been dealing with this since I've turned 30.
This man is dying.
But I haven't seen people deal with this as much as I've seen Senna and Valkyrie deal with it. I remember seeing this a while ago, and it was just, it's like the stupidest thing.
Wait, how old is... Wait, Valkyrie is like... She's in her like mid-30s, right? She's like 35 or some shit. Or 32. I mean, she's still young and shit. Like, you know.
To me, Senna posted a picture. I think she was in a fucking bathing suit. And I kid you not,
brother.
niggas was mad because she's pushing 30.
Fuck the kindness. I'm gonna say it. If you're over there quoting like a picture of me and you know who you are with your bum ass Twitter account, okay? There's a few of y'all. And you say things like, oh, these women
Don't be surprised. I mean, it's Elon Musk's Twitter. It's full of incels and
are
cucks.
pushing 28, by the way. Do you prefer kids? Do you prefer kids? And big
Oh, damn. Wait, she's 28? Bro, I'm thinking these streamers, like they're a lot younger than what they are. Maybe that's just me,
based
though.
on, you know what I mean? The way you act, I would say that you do, because that's half the tweets that you do.
Now, to the people who love to say, it's just a joke, it's not that deep. Genuinely, what even is the joke?
Damn, bro, I'm 22 in that bitch. Damn, bro.
No,
Hold on.
what are you truly mad at? Niggas can't post Instagram pictures anymore? And to get a little bit more serious, people don't realize.
I think niggas just out of touch. You know what I mean? People are like, you know, especially with just how the world is right now and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's harder for people to grow in life. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it affects people seeing other people win and they get mad or some shit. I don't know. Man.
What may be just jokes to you might be something that someone is actually dealing with on a daily
Yeah.
basis mentally. It might weigh heavy on their mind. Things can start off as a joke and you laugh it off, you brush it off. But at the end of the day, you are this age that they hold so old. And
Honestly, though, I wouldn't even trip over shit like this. You know what I mean? Like, I just wouldn't trip over shit like this. But, you know what I mean? That's just me, though. Like, I mean, I don't care that, you know, these people are a lot older than when I thought they were, but, like, I don't, like, view them any different. You know, they can still stream. They've done this their, like, half their fucking lives. Like, let them make content, bro. They enjoy making content, right? Like, it's just, to me, it's just a level of respect. that I have for a motherfucker like I'm Dante, because they've been in the game for a long time.
They're mine. And you can't revert your age. You can't change anything about it. You just have to live with it.
I'm here to address the allegations. The allegations being that, yes, the rumors are true. I am aging.
Okay, she's 32 years old. That's right. Like, who cares, bro?
It gets to a point where it could actually honestly mentally break you. And to some people who are getting bashed because they're aging, make you wonder, yo, what's the point? Should I be doing this? Should I just stop? What seems
I ain't stopping, nigga.
insignificant to you may hold a huge significance to that person, which is why we see so many celebrities or people with the money to get different things change themselves completely. Lip fillers, nose. Now, I'm not saying all of them do it because of what other people are saying on the internet. A lot of people do it because they just genuinely want it. There is the other side of the coin of people who do those certain things because of what others are saying about them. Now, obviously, with your age, you can't reverse it. You can't change it. It's just going to keep going up. And to some people, especially trolls, it's the easy thing to attack. But that's the thing. The shit doesn't have any power. It honestly doesn't matter. Now, I'm not invalidating any people who feel some type of way, who are really hurt by these people who say these things. But I'm just saying it dead ass don't matter. I'm not gonna go the whole route of yo, the most successful people started in their 30s or started in their 40s or da-da-da. It's never too late to die. Because I feel like that's the first thing people say when they're older and they're getting clowned for being older. It does.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. Plus, I mean, they've been doing this shit since they're like early 20s.
Doesn't matter. Everybody's time frame is different.
Yeah, everybody has a different life.
Comparison. Everything gets compared to something. Everybody is getting compared to somebody else.
I think a lot of it is just insecurities.
A lot of people are comparing themselves to the next person. That's the issue. And you will never mentally be in the position that you want to if you are constantly looking at the next person and what they're doing. And that especially goes for the people that's saying you too old to be doing this. Because if you really think about it, if you really want to look at it, even if you 16, 17, 18, if you are just on the internet watching other people and then typing about said person instead of being outside, hanging out with friends, doing
hey, you too young to be inside all day, nigga.
more important things,
I'm kidding,
you too old to be doing that. And before them actually dudes come in here, obviously there's some shit that you're gonna be too old for. If I gotta point it out for you, you're a weirdo, okay? Side note. Don't you hate the type of niggas that when you make a point about something, let's say for an example, tell them they can do anything they want to do in life, and then that one nigga proceeds to say, so I'm gonna rob a bank.
You know, some people just aren't meant to win in life. Some people are NPCs. So, yeah, you could do anything you want. You know what I'm saying? You could achieve all your goals and dreams. You know what I'm saying? You know, honestly, you should only focus on the things that you want to do in life. That's just me, though. That's just me. I mean, at least that's just my advice, right? But
I'm not talking to you. Some people, they're just beyond talking to. But this video is not even to talk to them. It's not even to trying to convince people. The internet's still going to do what the internet still wants to do, regardless of what I say or...
I think it's really like... Because one day I'm going to be 30. You know, God forbid I don't make it to that age. But you know what I mean? Like, one day I'm going to be 30, right? You know what I mean? But, like, when I'm 30, bro, as long as I'm happy and I'm doing the things I love to do, that to me is all that matters, right? So the whole, like, oh, you're too old for this, you're too, you know what I mean? Like, or you're unk, right? Now, the whole unk shit to me is just like a meme, but, like, you shouldn't go and make fun of people because of their age. Some people who do have insecurities. I mean, I think it's just, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know.
Regardless of what anybody says. This is more of just for me, which is how the internet is supposed to be. This is YouTube. But I feel like a lot of people forgot that. But to anybody that is watching and can relate to what's going on, whether you're in the streaming space or whatever space you're in, you're going to have people tell you too old to be doing that. Whether you want to be an artist, you too old to be drawing. You want to be a musician, you too old to be singing. You want to be whatever it is you want to be. Yeah. Any goal that
people are always going to put limits on you, and you just got to ignore that bullshit. Don't let other people's perspective of you stop you from doing what you want to do. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
sounds out of reach to that
person.
Fuck
is this in
they
the
will try to down you before you could even get a chance to make it out there. It's really something with them.
Yeah, because they're insecure
themselves. There's a reason why you're in the position you're in, and they're not. That mindset alone shows that there are already blockades in the pursuit of whatever it is they're trying to achieve. You're not going to be a teenager and automatically know what you want to do for the rest of your life. A lot of shit happens through experience.
It took me, sorry, I keep on pausing. It took me until I started YouTube when I'm about to be 23. So basically right before, like a few months before I turned 21. So I was 20, right? Yeah, I was 20. I was like 20, 21 around there when I started YouTube. You know what I mean? I watched YouTube my whole life, and I thought about doing YouTube, and you know what I mean? But when I gave myself a chance to go and try it, you know what I mean? I had people in the comments saying, oh, this is a grown-ass man, by the way. Oh, this nigga get no views. Oh, bro, I just didn't even let that shit stop me. I just focused on having fun, you know what I mean? And everything else is going to work itself out. You know what I mean? I think the whole, like, you're not going to have everything figured out. You're never going to have everything figured out. Stop trying to figure out everything. Take everything one step at a time. You know what I'm saying? And don't stress yourself out, bro. Yeah, you might not be where you want right now. Yeah, you might not be, you know what I mean? Yeah, you might not have the same resources of other people, but just take it one step at a time. And eventually you will get to where you want to be at. You know what I'm saying? At least that's how I view it. You know what I mean?
Experience. And you only get experience through age. So to any of my old heads out there, my unks, my aunties, keep doing you.
And that's why I'm so glad, like, I haven't, like, took off on YouTube yet. Because I was back then, bro, I used to say a lot of dumb shit, bro. I used to be a dumbass, right? I still am a dumbass because there's still things I need to learn. You know what I mean? That's why I'm glad I haven't took off yet. You know what I mean? Because at least I have time to prepare myself, you know what I'm saying, when my time comes or whenever, you know, the things that I'm working towards comes true. You know what I mean? Everything just takes time, you know, with age, experience, and don't rush it, bro. You know what I mean? Don't let other people, you know, oh, I'm 25 years old. I'm too old to start YouTube. Like, no, bro. Like, you're still young. You still have time, bro. You're
Keep
good,
living
bro.
your best life. Keep stacking this money. Because at the end of the day, these little niggas got to watch somebody. I would drop this bitch, but I don't want to break it.
Man, shout out to Dante, bro. Bro been popping off. Bro been going crazy. I'm not going to lie. But I pretty much said everything I wanted to say, man. You know, just don't let people, like, because one day you're going to reach the age as we're going to reach the age as these motherfuckers. And, you know, you're going to get the same shit. I already get that. I already got that shit. People think I'm like 27. I'm like 22, bro. You know what I mean? And that might be because Gen Z just is aging horribly. But I don't know. That's the topic for another day. But I hope you have a good breakfast, a good dinner, good night, man. Video link will be down in the description down below if you don't know who Dante is, which is crazy. I'm surprised you don't know who Dante is. But I love y'all, man. Peace.